Ricardo here. The Abraham Accord. God chose Abraham out of Ur of the Chaldees, out of Babylon. God selected this man and said, "Come with me, and I will make of you a great nation." Abraham said, "Okay." His name at that time was Abram, not Abraham. Had not been put in his name. That's the Holy Spirit. God came to Abram in Babylon and said, "Come with me and I'll make of you a great nation." Abram went with him. Followed him all the way to Syria, to Haran. His father was there with him. Well, his father died, and God told him, says, "Come on, I need you to go with me to the land that I promised you." So he followed him. Abram, his wife, Sarah, and all of his folks, his slaves. And God led them to the promised land, to Israel. And there he gave all of that land to Abram and his descendants. And he told Abram, he says, "I'm going to change your name to Abraham." He put the Spirit of God in his name, the H. Sarah her name was changed to Sarah. Sarah. The Holy Spirit visually placed in their names. That shows you what's going to happen to us that believe in the promise. God promised that he would make Abraham a great nation, and that through his seed, through Abraham's seed, all nations would be blessed. Blessed is saved. You can't be saved without Jesus Christ. That's what God was promising to Abraham. Abraham, then Isaac, then Jacob, and Joseph, and the other 11 sons of Jacob. That's Israel. Through that people, Abraham's descendants, Abraham's seed, his DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, that's the line that God chose to come through, to become a human himself, through his son. God chose one of those descendants, a little teenage Jewish girl named Mary, and he used her DNA, her deoxyribonucleic acid, to make his son. God gave one thing, maleness, to that human. One chromosome from God, and that chromosome gave Yeshua, Jesus, his maleness. The other 23 chromosomes came from Mary. Jesus had 24 chromosomes, not 46 like us. He had 23 from Mary and one from God that made him a male. That is the promise. Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, the Messiah. Now, the world is going to copy that. They're using the Abraham Accord to deceive you. They're going to bring all religions together. That is impossible. The Muslims will not worship any God but Allah. And the Quran calls for the destruction of all infidels. That's what it says in the Quran. In order to be a true Muslim, a fundamentalist, you have to kill everybody else. That's what the Quran says. True Jews today, they do not accept Jesus Christ as the Messiah. They never did. They had him crucified. And then their nation was destroyed. Totally obliterated. I've seen it. I've been on top of Masada. I've seen the Roman siege ramp that they built. It took them months to build it. You can see their camps on the desert floor. They built this siege ramp to kill the last Jewish holdouts. There was no Jewish nation. God had it destroyed by the Roman legions. And then the Holocaust. The curse has been on their head. The curse that they called out for. Let his blood be on our heads. And it has been. Now you're watching what the Bible has prophesied for 2,000 years. You're watching this come together. They're pulling all the religions together, all the nations together through this Abraham Accord. The Muslims, the Jews who will not worship together, and then the Christians are going to be deceived and pulled in too. This is the deception. Jesus in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Matthew 24, Mark 13, Luke 21. Jesus very specifically, his first warning is, let no man deceive you. That's what's happening. The world religions are not going to come together except to do one thing, and that is to kill Christians. Now, the Noahide laws have been recognized by the Congress of the United States. There's 7 of them. These are not the 10 Commandments. These are the Noahide laws. These are from Babylon. The first one, numero uno, is to worship God. Do not worship idols. The biggest idol, according to the Noahide laws, is Jesus Christ. And there is a specific penalty called for if you worship idols. Jesus Christ. You are beheaded. Just do a little research. Google Noahide laws and research them, and you'll see they're already on the books. The first one is to worship God, not idols. Jesus Christ is the biggest idol of them all to the enforcers of the Noahide laws. That's what's coming, folks. Read the book of Revelation. Revelation tells you that the lovers of Jesus will be beheaded. The ones that are here during the tribulation. That's what you watch happen. You're watching happen. Jesus said in Luke 21, verse 35, he said that this is a snare. This is a trap. You are watching this trap being set. There's only one escape. And that's Jesus in the rapture. Jesus says in the next verse, Luke 21:36, he says, watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape the things that are coming to pass, and they are coming to pass as we watch and stand before the Son of Man. My job is to warn you. That's what I'm supposed to do. And I am doing it. This is a lie from hell. I don't have anything against any human, President Trump, or anybody else that wears flesh like me. My problem and my war is against Satan and the fallen angels. And they are taking over this planet. They already have taken over. And you have 2 choices. Stay and play with them, and you're not going to like it. Or escape. I didn't come up with that word, escape. Jesus Christ did. Let me say it one more time. This is Jesus Christ. Open up your King James Bible and read it. Luke 21:36. That's 6 times 6. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape these things that are coming to pass and stand before the Son of Man. God bless you.
Get that family! That family!
you can grill pork chop and baked sweet potatoes. Or you can have hot dogs. Or
Well, I wondered where that beat difference.
there it is. There it is. Whoops, there it is. Whoop, there. Woo!
Let me see the dog. I'll get this dog.
I'm gonna come get you. Billy, here I come. Billy, I'm gonna get you. Look at me. Billy, I'm gonna get you. Let me see this. I'm gonna get this dog.
That's a dog.